Hello, hello, have you missed me? Of course you have. Gonna start out the year nice and easy for me, and I'm just gonna talk about the goals that I have for myself in 2022. Because we all know how well 2021 went. It's gonna be a nice short one. Happy New Year. I also don't have a 2022 intro yet, so let's just... This is the intro. Bang. Of course. Here is my bullet journal setup for 2022. Electric Boogaloo, because that is the meme that is not going to die. I just picked a simple, very simple colour palette of black, red, yellow, green and blue. I just like it, and I've kept it really, really minimal, apart from the goals list, which is once again very, very long. But that's fine. It's more keeping a track of the things I want to get done this year, because once it's done, I don't have to do it again. And some of these things are actively holding me back in just life, so let's talk about them. Let's start with the health ones, because I think first of all I was a chronic illness YouTuber. I still am, obviously, but I talk about other stuff now too, because I'm a whole person. But I still do have health goals, so from last year, the rice food challenge I still need to do. I'm going to be talking about food a lot this year. If anything needs a trigger warning, it will have one, but I don't imagine that it will. Get medical records, because if you saw in this video up here, I got half of them and I have yet to get the other half for reasons. So I either want to get the rest of them, or I want to reinstate what was in there that's relevant, because there's a lot of things in there that was kind of relevant or helpful or should kind of be noted in my medical records, so we're going to get those hopefully in there. Papa Smear gets a smear test. If you don't know, Papa Smear is my drag name. You can find the Instagram down below that way. But yeah, I'm overdue for a smear test, and because they have listed me as male for some reason, it's a bit more complicated than just being like, hello, I need a smear test. And then the last one is to get my EDS diagnosis written down. Because I have been assessed multiple times and not one person has ever written it down, and it's driving me nuts, and it is stopping me from accessing things like physio or occupational therapy or ring splint measurements, because what is that doing? But not loads of health goals, they're just kind of like admin-y things or things I've already done, minus the smear test and the rice food challenge. So personal goals, I have quite a lot of those. Read more, 1 book a month. I actually finished Pine the other day, and it was a great book, so I actually read 8 books in 2021, so now I just actually have to stick to 1 book a month and we'll be golden. Then I want to do more drag looks, because I didn't really do as many as I wanted to. Bullet journal every month. I missed 1 month last year, but I won't be showing off every single bullet journal on YouTube because I don't care, and not everybody else does. There's not a lot to say. If you want to see them, keep an eye on my Instagram. Food bucket list. I'm really bored of my diet. Because of my low spoon count, I don't cook very much, which means I don't really try a lot of new food, so I want to do that. I'm making a bucket list. Put in the comments a food that I should try. Then I want to get on top of my fitness / back on my bike, which could be a health goal, but I put it in personal because I just like riding my bike. It's lots of fun, and I really enjoy being fit than I am now. To continue Druid studies, note I have not said complete, because the OBOD course takes as long as it takes. Most people don't finish it in a year. I don't think I will be physically able to complete it in the year, but I want to make good progress with it. And I want to continue learning BSL, so I'm looking for another course to do. I can't afford BSL 1, looking into payment options for that, but I want to keep learning outside of that, so if you have any cheap courses that I can take, let me know in the comments. Work goals. So last year my work goal was to get a job in the pharmacology field, and I kind of sort of did that. I got my work placement, which is up here, which could have been a step into that. So far hasn't been, but it's been a valuable experience. And now I just want to get my job, you know? But regardless, I want to get off universal credit. There's nothing wrong with being on it, but it is soul destroying. And I'm over it. I want to maintain my holiday pay savings, so I basically pay myself a holiday pay rate from my self-employment work and I put it in savings because it's just nice to have. I want to make a start on PhD applications. I didn't really manage to do that in 2021 because it was 2021. I want to get a passport because a lot of places are asking for a passport now. I don't have one, it was complicated. And I want to restart driving lessons because I think having a car or being able to drive would be helpful in me getting employment. And I did used to drive, and then I got a migraine like the day before my test and didn't do it, and then left Cornwall. Content goals! I still want to hit 1,000 subs because I want to live stream on mobile, and when that happens I will be redoing my badge tour because the one I did was not good. It was audio described but it's so blurry and I want you to see it if you can. I want to make more POTS videos because I promised it. I do want to make more EDS videos if I can, but that relies on that one. More science videos because I have so many ideas. And I want to write more articles, so I write non-fiction articles. I did it on Vocal for a bit, and now I'm thinking of moving to Medium or another platform, I'll let you know, but writing has been fun and I want to do more of that. My camera battery died and I can't be bothered to start filming again. This will be the third time I'm over it. So this is a future log. This is just so I can write down appointments and things that are happening in the future. Beyond the spreads that I already have, and things like awareness weeks, awareness days, so I can be prepared to make content for it. I did it exactly the same as last year because I liked it, apart from the colours are a little bit neater. Just did like a little mini book within a book. And I'm going to put birthdays and things in there as well. So that's good. Don't really think you need to see much more of that. And then this is my last spread because I did not, I'll show you, I did not use a double page book spread. And this went very well. What a waste of space. So I just condensed it and I fit all of that onto one page. This was difficult to make it into 12 pages instead of 26. Who was I kidding? So I'm going to fill in this now but also when I'm at home because I don't have all of my books here or a picture of all my books, and I have some in the post for me as well. I do still have a check me out list but it's much smaller. It's going to encompass everything. The gift ideas one was really helpful because the gift ideas at the start I had them way before they needed to be gifted. And then my food bucket list that I mentioned. So here I'm going to put all the ideas of like things to try. I've got seaweed on a little list somewhere and piccalilli of all things. So put down in the comments things that I should try. And that's it. That's the spread. That's the goals. A very quick one just to let you know what I plan on doing this year. If there's anything you want to see, you know where to put it. Whoops. And while you're down there, don't forget to give this video a like. Sorry that this last bit's on my phone. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time with at least one bonus video every single month. See ya!